And a good evening to everybody here across Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio. I'm co-lead forecaster Nicholas Dunn, forecaster John Tinney, also responsible for this video. This is your Fort Wayne, Indiana, in Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio forecast for today, February 1st, 2017. It's been another cloudy day, which we've been accustomed to lately, it seems like, with a few flurries and rain showers across the region. A rather gloomy day, not the greatest of days to be outside, but we are looking at some sunshine heading our way. We'll talk about that. And what does Super Bowl Sunday hold? We'll talk about that as well. But first things first, let's look at the radar, which I've got in motion for you right now. And as you can see, here's your look at the temperatures across the region. Anywhere from 34 to 37 degrees. We're hanging on to 34 right now, though, at Goshen, Elkhart, and Warsaw. We have 37 still for Rochester, Peru, and Kokomo. It's 36 here in Fort Wayne, 36 in Defiance, and 36 in Lima. Again, you can see a few passing sprinkles coming across the region. Nothing significant. A few flurries maybe mixing in as well. You can see some of the blues there just across the border across southern lower Michigan. But that's what we're watching right now. Nothing significant, and I don't expect any travel issues tonight. These should begin to die down after about 8 or 9 o'clock this evening. Let's look at what's going on right now at Fort Wayne International. Currently, temperature is 36 degrees, and it makes it feel like 28 with that west wind at 12 miles an hour, and that relative humidity sitting at 65%, and the barometric pressure at 30.07 inches. We should start to see some fair weather moving into the region here before too long. Looking at the weather pattern for tomorrow, as you can see, it's going to be a chilly day tomorrow, and in fact, it's actually a rather cold day for most of you tomorrow. Jet stream kind of coming right across our area here across the Ohio Valley, Great Lakes region. And that's going to really keep any systems at bay for the most part. We do have a high pressure system well off to our west. That's going to be responsible for that colder air. Some snow if you're traveling up towards New England. Light accumulations expected there, but again, not impacting our weather whatsoever. As we get to Super Bowl Sunday, late Saturday night into Sunday, we have a low pressure system going to be developing across the northern plains. It's not a very strong system by any means. That's moving off to the east and northeast. Snow likely for all of our northern Indiana counties and all of our northwestern Ohio counties as well. But as we get to the day on Sunday, especially after midnight Saturday night and into the first half of the day on Sunday, some warmer air starts to move in. That's going to bring a chance for rain and snow to the region before we finally change over to rain. And I think that's going to happen later in the day on Sunday. But again, we'll start as snow, we'll go to mix, we'll go to rain. I'm not expecting a lot of snow right now, so a little early to determine totals, but I think on the lower end of totals is what we're looking at there. If you're heading south towards Indianapolis or Columbus, snow to mix very quickly, and then we'll change over to rain. Then if you're heading further south towards Evansville or Cincinnati, or even over towards Louisville or St. Louis, expect rain there for Saturday night into your Super Bowl Sunday. So not the best of weather, just a good day to stay inside and watch the Falcons and Patriots. But as we take a look at the evening forecast here this evening for your hour by hour across Fort Wayne, by 7 o'clock we're down to about 34. A 20% chance of precipitation, again, passing sprinkles and maybe a few flurries, nothing major. Wind out of the west at 10. By 10 o'clock tonight, we're still cloudy. We could start to see a little bit of clearing, though. Temperature right around 31, west winds at 7. And by 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm looking at a temperature of 24. A little bit of clearing starting to take place, at least from being optimistic about that. Winds out of the west at 8. It's going to feel like it's in the teens at the bus stop in the morning. Overnight low tonight in Fort Wayne, we're going with 19. So John Tinney went with for tonight. Wind out of the west at 9 to 14 miles per hour. Sprinkle or flurry early. It'll be mainly cloudy for the rest of the overnight. We'll start to see some clearing, though. By tomorrow, we all will eventually go partly sunny at the high of 26. A brisk wind out of the west at 8 to 12 is going to feel like the teens for much of the area for most of the day. Let's take a look at the 5-day outlook now for Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, as provided to you by John Tinney. As you can see, by the time we get into Friday, we do start to see more cloud cover, especially later in the day. I think that's a very good possibility. High of 25. Temperatures down into the teens on Friday night. Saturday, another cloudy day. High right around 32. Saturday night, some snow. Likely will end as a little bit of rain potentially on Sunday, but overall Sunday will be cloudy and a high of 37. And by Monday, rain moving back into the picture in a high of 40. Thanks for joining us here for this video. Keep it tuned to us here on Facebook, and we'll bring the latest weather information as available right here on Facebook. So have a good evening, everybody. We'll see you back here next time.